7 hours from New York is Casablanca, a bustling metropolis. Its must-see sight is the spectacular King Hassan Mosque, built right on the Atlantic coast, and the second largest in the world after Mecca. The next stop is Rabat, the present capital of Morocco. Plenty to see here. Not to be missed is the great Mohammed V mausoleum with the Oussaden Tower. The Udaya Kasbah with its Andalusian blue walls. The Atlantic beaches are wide and pristine. In 1500 BC, the Phoenicians used Asila as a trading port. The Portuguese came in the 15th century and stayed for 300 years, leaving military fortifications all over the place. Its position on the Atlantic makes it a great fishing port. Tangiers is an international city on the northern tip of Morocco, in direct view of Spain. It has access to both Atlantic and Mediterranean coasts, and it is a major cruise ship port. After World War II, a circle of writers, artists, and Hollywood stars converged to Tangiers and made it a fashionable spot. The world came to watch the action from its sidewalk cafes in the Medina. Among the luxury hotels in Tangiers is the five-star Mövenpick on the Mediterranean side, with luxurious amenities. And superb Moroccan cuisine. The cuisine of Morocco is very diverse, with influences from Berber, Mediterranean, and Arab cooking. Cape Spartel faces the Strait of Gibraltar and is considered the northernmost point of the African continent. The Hercules Grotto nearby fills up at high tide. The entrance of this mythical place has the shape of an upside map of Africa. Further east on the Mediterranean is Cabo Negro and Martil, cities of endless beaches, facing the pristine waters of the Mediterranean. Chefchaouen is surrounded for miles by olive groves. This is also one of the busiest mountain market towns. The Andalusian architecture of white and blue houses can be found in the Kasbah and its gardens, at the center of the Medina. This is also a dyeing and weaving center. The famous jalaba, the long garment worn by the men and women of North Africa, was created here. We stop at the holy city of Moulay Idris, where the founder of Islam is buried. His tomb is a pilgrimage site for Muslims. Close by is the beautifully preserved archaeological site of the Roman city of Volubilis. From here on to the imperial city of Meknes. Sultan Moulay spared no expense in creating this jewel of a city, building 40 kilometers of walls, an artificial lake, and Bab Mansour, the grandest of all gates in Morocco, right on the big square, which rivals Marrakesh with its theatrical events. Fez was the first imperial city built in 790 AD by Muley Idris II. This is the world's last surviving medieval city with great monuments and a sprawling Medina with the oldest tanneries in the world. Fez is also known for great shopping and its bustling souks. Great accommodations can be found in the riads, old historic Moroccan homes, converted to hotels. Fez is the home of Oussaden Tours, one of the premier travel agencies in Morocco, with offices in Fez and New York. The drive to the Sahara is 300 miles over the dramatic Atlas Mountains. Here, great Moroccan specialties like tagine and couscous can be tasted in restaurants along the mountain. Erfoud is the beginning of the Sahara, great empty spaces populated by camels, with occasional encampments of nomadic people. A four-wheel drive is necessary to get to the sand dunes of Merzouga. Overnight in a Berber bivouac, sleeping under the stars in the desert. Sunrise comes while gliding on camelback on the golden sands of the Sahara. This is truly spectacular. And a big surprise is the luxurious breakfast at the bivouac. We drive to Zagora in the Dra Valley, at the edge of the desert, surrounded by oases and kasbahs like Tifltut and Ait Ben Adul, ancient fortified towns still inhabited today. Ouarzazate has the sprawling and impressive Atlas Film Studios, where Gladiator and Kundun were filmed. In Marrakesh, a visit to the monumental Saadian tombs is a must. The Great Mosque needs to be seen. And then the Medina has some of the best shopping everywhere. But the big story is in Jema Elfna, a grand open theater with storytellers, fire eaters, snake charmers, and endless open-air restaurants. Taroudant is an ancient city in the south, with the feel of an old market town. Local women grind a nut with healing properties called argan, used to make cosmetic creams. Taroudant, with its rug weaving and crafts tradition, is a great shopping stop. Agadir is a resort town on the southern Atlantic with beaches that go on forever and endless luxury hotels. It is also one of the busiest fishing ports in North Africa. Next stop is Essaouira, an 800-year-old Atlantic port. With a massive fort and charming cafes and restaurants. El Jadida, with beautiful Atlantic beaches, was a Portuguese settlement from the 15th to the 18th century. And is heavily surrounded by fortified walls. And now we're back in Casablanca. This hectic city slows down on the weekend. And this is the last chance to experience the relaxed Moroccan way of life before returning home. Morocco is a great and safe destination for students, families, and meeting planners.
Oussaden Tours provides guaranteed escorted tours, private tours, and Jewish heritage tours and excursions from any main city in Morocco.